Hey everyone, welcome! Today we are going to tackle one of the biggest headaches in AI art, and that is character consistency. To help us out, I'm going to put on my coaching hat. I'm Coach BK Han, and we're going to use an amazing tool called Whisk to get this done right. So yeah, as Coach BK Han, my whole world revolves around thinking strategically and building systems that just plain work. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. We are going to build a system to finally get those consistent characters we've all been dreaming of.
I mean, you've been there, right? You spend all this time creating the perfect character, and then the very next image, they look like a totally different person. It is so frustrating. Well, guess what? That problem, we're going to solve it today. But before we dive into the how, let me introduce you to someone. This is Skyjo. He's our official digital mascot, our community guide, and this awesome purple furry guy, he's the proof in the pudding. He was made using the exact system I'm about to show you right now. So what's the big secret? It's not about writing these crazy long, complicated prompts and crossing your fingers. Nope. It's a really simple but powerful systematic approach. It all comes down to locking in 3 key variables, and that is where the magic really starts. And here they are. The big 3. Subjects, scenes, and styles. That's it. By taking control of these 3 things, you are telling the AI exactly what you want. You get to be the director. And that means you get consistency every single time. Let's break them down. All right, first up, step 1. We've got to lock in our subjects. You know, any good story needs a character you can actually recognize from one scene to the next. This is our foundation. Okay, so the process here is actually super simple. You just prompt for whatever character you're imagining, like a photorealistic brunette woman. Here's a little pro tip for you. Use a plain background. It really helps the AI focus on just the person. And then, once you get an image you absolutely love, you just click, drag, and drop it right into the subject box. Boom, your character is now a saved, locked-in asset. Now listen up, because this right here, this is the golden rule. You have to keep that subject box ticked. When it's checked, Whisk knows, okay, this is the person they want me to use from now on. You can then prompt for new actions, new poses, whatever, without ever having to describe her again. And you even get more control inside the settings with this precise reference toggle. Think of it like this. Keep it on when you need that character to be a perfect twin every single time. But what if you want to see them with a different haircut or just explore a little? Just flick it off. It gives the AI some creative wiggle room, but it still keeps the core look of your character. And get this, it's not just for one character. You can do this for multiple subjects. You can build a whole consistent cast for your story. You just generate each person, say them as a subject, and make sure all their little boxes are ticked. Whisk takes care of the rest.
Okay, our character is locked and loaded, so what's next? Well, we've got to put him somewhere, right? It's time for step 2, establishing your scenes.
The process is pretty much the same as creating a subject, but with one really important difference. Make sure you untick your characters before you generate the scene. That way you get a clean background. Then prompt away, a busy London street, the surface of Mars, whatever you want. Find one you like and drag it into the scenes box. And this is where it all comes together so beautifully. You just go in, you tick your saved subject box, and you tick your saved scene box. And now Whisk does the hard part for you. It knows its job is to put that person into that place. No more guesswork.
What's just absolutely wild is how robust this system is. I mean, you can take a character in, say, a business suit and a scene of Martian terrain, then prompt something like a person happily walking. And Whisk will put that person in their suit right on Mars. It doesn't care how ridiculous that sounds. It just follows the rules you set, which is just incredibly powerful.
All right, on to the grand finale, our third and final variable, style. This is the secret to giving your entire project that polished, professional vibe. This is how you create a true aesthetic, not just a bunch of random images. And you've got a ton of flexibility here. You can prompt for something specific, like a Wes Anderson style, or you could upload a reference image you really love. You can even just hit the random button for some fresh inspiration. Once you find a look that clicks, you lock it in the same way, by dragging it to the style box and ticking it. Now, this is a really important point, so listen up. The style gets applied to the environment, the background, the lighting, the whole mood of the image. It does not change your locked-in characters. This is so cool.
because it means you get that consistent visual feel across your whole project without messing up the characters you worked so hard to create.
Okay, so you've used the system. You have your image with the perfect subject, scene, and style. But maybe it just needs a little fine-tuning. That's where two very powerful tools come into play: edit and refine.
Knowing the difference here is going to save you a lot of headaches. Think of it like this. The edit tool is for big, drastic changes. You want to change a subject's entire ethnicity? That's a job for edit. But if you're just doing small tweaks, like making the sky purple instead of blue, that's when you use the refine tool. Big changes, edit. Small changes, refine.
So when you put this all together, you can finally just stop. Stop fighting with those impossible prompts, stop describing your character over and over and just hoping the AI finally gets it. That entire frustrating battle is just over. And instead, you can start doing the real work, the fun work. You can start building a library of your assets, your characters, your locations, your styles. You can create a scalable, consistent brand or tell a coherent story, all with incredible speed and efficiency. So there you have it. That's the system. By locking in your subjects, scenes, and styles, you're not just hoping for consistency anymore, you are commanding it. Skyjo and I, well, we can't wait to see what you make. So the only real question left is, what will you create?